Good evening, everyone, and welcome in as we are live from Calvary Christian. As Pacelli and Calvary are in a three-game set. And Calvary coming in, and they are riding the highest of the highs right now. They defeated Brookstone, the defending GIAA state champion, last week, 2 out of 3, winning the final 2 in dramatic fashion. And Coach Steve Smith's team's playing their best ball and have moved into the top 5 of the GIAA. Pacelli, they're ranked number 10, and they're trying to stay in playoffs. So the top 12 teams from 4A make the playoffs, and right now they're on the inside, but they need to finish the season off strong, and they're going to try to pick up at least one victory against this Calvary Christian team. Jacob Velos started it off with a smack in the right field, and we got a runner on second and 1 out. On the mound is Braxton Wilkinson, the sophomore. An off-speed pitch. And it keeps the count 1-2. Case Rasmussen, his first year with St. Anne Pacelli this season, doing a great job with a young team. And that one's bounced. And we'll still keep the count 1-2. Pacelli 1-5 in the region, 11-12 overall. But they got some big wins here this year, including a win over Shaw. They've beaten Columbus, Jordan. All 3 of those teams made the playoffs in the GHSA. They also beat Stratford and was playing First FPD, the number 1 team in GIAA last week. And that one's hit straight up in the air, and there's out number 2.
Catcher, number 2, Braden Hudson.
And now Braden Hudson, the senior catcher, will be up to bat. Hudson batting .276 on the season. The senior has 15 RBIs, a double, a triple. And trying to get a run in here for Pacelli. Oh, and 1 the count with 2 outs here in the top of the first. Hudson from Wilkinson. That one's going to be fouled. 0-1 the count with 2 outs here in the top of the first. Hudson. I want to shout out to my producer, Torgar Isla, because he is giving you this incredible angle right now. With the GoPro, we're figuring stuff out, and we think we have finally fixed the net problem when we go to these places. That outside 1-2. So we'll have a Calvary coaches show tomorrow, and I look forward to sitting down with Steve Smith. Last week's series win over Brookstone, man, it was one of the top games of the season. The Grand Slam in Game 3, you think, oh, man, it's about to unravel, and Calvary kept staying steady and ended up winning it 9-7. And then winning at Brookstone against Chanwoo Kim, who I said is the second best or maybe the best pitcher we have in our area. Probably the best win I've seen from any team. Doing that on the road And it's not like Chong Wu was off his game. He actually was pitching really well, and I think only gave up 2 hits, but Calvary did all the little things right to come back and pull out that victory. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs here. Excuse me, full count. And strike 3, Wilkinson, as Hudson goes down swinging. We'll take a break. We'll be back here on Georgia Alabama Sports Live. I feel like I'm like. Welcome back, everyone. We are presented by Masterwall, Glenn Smith Chevrolet GMC, Gordy Eye Care, Kinetic Credit Union, and Buffalo Rock Pepsi. It's Pacelli and Calvary here on Georgia Alabama Sports Live. And leading off is a senior, Cam Houston, batting .446. This guy's going to be an all-state player. He's got 2 home runs. He is tied for the lead in RBIs. He has almost 20 more hits than anyone else on the team. He has been the most consistent player on this Calvary Knights, the leader, and he is starting off here for Calvary. He had a really good series against Brookstone, especially in that Game 3. And that one's in the dirt. 2-1 the count to Cam Houston. Houston fouls that one back. Two the count to Houston. And that one's in the dirt. Actually, they're going to say it hit him, so that's going to be a leadoff walk for Houston.
Brings to the plate center fielder number 1, Trip Ellison.
Now Trip Ellison, who robbed Brendan Neal of a home run last week. Ellison batting .312, second on the team in average. The left-hander. On the mound for Pacelli is number 4, Alson Dannison. And Dannison right now having a tough time finding the strike zone. 2-0 the count to Ellison. And 3-0 to Ellison. And 2 walks to start off the bottom of the first. Ellison now on first. Houston on second. And Bryson Brooks is going to be up the bat now. I want to shout out Torgar Isla as Pope Francis, who passed away.
Being a Catholic.
And Pacelli being a Catholic institution. Pope Francis, one of the great leaders of our time. Want to know the count. And Brooks swings and misses at that one. Calvary 13-11, now 6-3 in region play. 1-1 the count. Make it 1-2 as Brooks completely whiffs on that one. Calvary's played the toughest schedule out of anybody in the GIAA. I mean, their strength of schedule is pretty significantly higher than the next team, which is why their 13-11 record, you got to kind of take into account who they've had to play, which is why they're ranked number 5 and ahead of teams that may have a better record than them, which I like. You should not be penalized for playing tough competition. And Brooks strikes out swinging, and 1 down for Pacelli. Jackson Kennedy is up to bat. The junior batting .268 on the season. Second on the team in RBIs. And there's strike 1. Dannison's pitch is popped up. Kennedy is not going to be able to make a play. Goes into the dugout, but will move the count to 1-2 now. And Houston's able to get back. And that's going to hit Jackson Kennedy. And now the bases are loaded for Tommy Irvin. 288 on the year.
Third baseman, number 5, Tommy Irving.
Jackson Kennedy will get a pinch runner. And coming in to run for him is Bo Reese.
Courtesy running for the Knights, number 14, Bo Reese.
Irvin wanted all of it and misses. Oh, and to the count, the Irvin with the bases loaded. Dennison trying to get out of the jam. One out here in the bottom of the first. And that one's going to be hit foul off of the bullpen. Dennison. 0-2 pitch. Outside, ball one. All three players that are on the bag, two were hit by a pitch. And Jackson Kennedy and Houston. And Trip Ellison walked. The only out was a strikeout to Bryson Brooks. 1-2 pitch on the way. Make it 2-2. Trying to get him to chase, and good eye there by Tommy Irvin. And Irvin staying alive, and then it literally hit the camera. So we'll try to get that back up. Out of the one spot that the ball could have hit, it hits out of the entire big net. It hits where the camera's at. So we'll do radio version here as that ball's outside, and it is 3-2. Just bear with us one moment as we're going to try to get the camera fixed. 3-2. Swing and a miss. He struck out Irvin. And now two are down with the bases still loaded. Dennison's either walked or struck out all five batters. Up to bat now is Nate Osborne. Osborne comes in, the junior, batting .233 on the year. And he wanted all of it and misses. And that one's going to be popped up to make it 0-2. Toy guard. 0-2 pitch to Osborne, and he fouls it back to stay alive. And that almost hits a moving car. That wouldn't have been pretty if it hit that new GMC Sierra. Oh, 2. Pitch on the way. He struck him out, and Dennison gets out of the jam. Bases loaded, and he strikes out 3. And we're headed to the top of the first here on Georgia Alabama Sports Live. We fixed the camera. Hopefully the ball won't be magnetized back to it.
Leading off for Pacelli in the top of the second. First baseman, number 14, Dustin Sherman.
Now Dustin Sherman. Shout out to Miss Mary Sherman of the Columbus Sports Council that is now moving on to work for the GHSA. Her son, Dustin, batting .361 on the year. Second on the team in batting average. Sherman trying to get something going here for Pacelli in the top of the second. And he'll watch ball 1. Sherman fouls out one to stay alive. And Sherman's going to hit it to the third baseman. Tough play. And Irving makes it on the run. For out number 1. And there's strike one. One and one the count. Strike two. Levi Thompson with a 1-2 count. Levi batting .234 in the year, the sophomore. Thompson fouls out one off the plate. We'll say 1-2. Two and two. And that one's going to be lined up the middle for a base hit. Nice job by Thompson, sending it back where it came from, and there is a one-out single. And now Nolan Vaughn is up to bat, the center fielder, batting .169 on the year. Nolan, the sophomore. And that one's going to be pop foul and heads up. Wilkinson will get a strike two. Nice pitch outside corner. Wilkinson transfer from Northside, and his first season here with Calvary is 3-2 on the year with a 3.82 ERA. And he'll get a big strikeout there to Nolan. Vaughn, and now up to bat
Number 13, Alex Aponte.
Is Alex Aponte, the freshman. Aponte batting .333 in 8 games. And they got him! What a pick-off move by Braxton Wilkinson, and a nice job by Liam Holcutt. That's got to be frustrating. And Coach Rasmus cannot believe the call. We're going to take a break. When we come back, bottom of the second here on Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
Get ready to smile. It's Truck Month at Glenn Smith Chevrolet in Opelika. Choose from a huge selection of brand new full-size Chevrolet Silverados. Discounted up to $13,750 off. New 2025 Chevy Equinox, the compact SUV that features high-tech options and discounts up to $5,000 off. You can enjoy no payments until July. People from all over the USA save at Glenn Smith Chevrolet. Get ready to smile.
Get your grills out this summer with Pepsi, the official beverage of Girls Night Out. My name is Sergeant Jason Swells, and this is my CVCC story. Class sizes were not too large. The professors in each class had time to talk. It was almost like a one-on-one experience. CVCC did prepare.
Leading off for Calvary Christian is first baseman Liam Hokut. Liam, the junior, batting .204 on the season. Does have a home run. The junior batting .204. And we'll take strike one. Dennison starting to settle down here after a rocky first inning, but didn't give up any runs. And Hokut doesn't chase that one, 1-2. And Dennison gets strikeout number 4. And so now one down and up the bat. Is a freshman and Fitz Stone. Stone has played in 15 games, 28 plate appearances, and has a 182 average. Coach Smith says he's been having to go deep in his bench to find the right people to be successful. High to make it 2-1. And that one is going to be off the net. Stay 2-2. And there's strike 3. That's number 5 for Alston Dennison. And that confidence is starting to build up for Dennison, who 4-3 on the year, the 2.81 ERA, 8 appearances, and the senior is dealing right now. Now Braxton Wilkinson, who's batting below 172, takes ball 1. The pitch is outside and 2-0 the count to Wilkinson. And he swings and misses as that one. Two and one. Make it 3-1 now to Wilkinson. Three-one to count to Braxton with 2 outs. And there's strike 2. Misses at that one. Fouling it back and hitting the camera once more. We're going to get that camera hit. We are trying the GoPro out for the first time, and of course, every foul ball is just going to be attracted to it. So we'll fix that here in the next break. And Torgar's either going to get tired of fixing it or he's going to pull out the other camera. And there's going to be ball 4 to Wilkinson. So a 2-out walk, and now Cam Houston will come in. A pinch runner will get the pitcher Wilkinson.
Courtesy running for the Knights, number 26, DJ Lewis.
And DJ Lewis will pinch run for Wilkinson. Houston was hit by a pitch last inning. But no run scored here early in this one. It will throw over, and it won't be in time. And Houston will take ball 1. Houston will swing and miss at that one. One. Make it 1-2. Strike on the inside. Houston didn't think that was a strike. 1-2 to Houston. Runner takes off. Houston gets a base hit. And now runners are on first and second with 2 down for Trip Ellison, who walked his first time at bat. And that's a slow roller down the first base line. Tough play for Dennison, flips it over in time. And 2 will be left on. That's 5 runners stranded already for Calvary, and it's 0-0 here on Georgia Alabama Sports Live. Aponte, who didn't get to finish his at bat last inning because of the pickoff move by Wilkinson. We'll lead it off here in the top of the third. Ponte hits it to the second baseman, and there will be out number one. Wilkinson's pitch is outside of the bat for Pacelli. It's the sophomore, Merrick Miller. Merrick hits that one foul. Miller 217 on the year with a couple doubles. And there's strike two. That's a great pitch there for Wilkinson. Two. Pitch outside. 3-2 the count now. That one's rocketed up the middle for a base hit. That was hit hard by Merrick Miller, and that will be a one-out single. And now Jacob Vilos is the freshman who started as an 8th grader last year for Pacelli. 254 on the year. His brother goes to CVCC, and he's one of the best players on the Pirates baseball team. He's actually here in attendance. That one throws behind Vilos. Empire's going to have a discussion here. I'm wondering what that discussion's going to be. The man on first, and that quickly ended. Another pickoff move. Wilkinson not in time. He's already got one. Can he get another? That's my first this year pickoff move I've called. Now Neal was caught in a rundown last week, so Calvary players have been known to get players in a bind or pick them off. And there's strike one. Good pitch, Wilkinson. One and one. No. that one's rocketed down for a base hit. Velos with a one-out single, back-to-back, and now first and second with one down. Cam Carino. Carino going to try to come up huge. That's 4 hits already for Coach Rasmus's Pacelli Vikings. In his first season, done a great job with this young team. 11 and 12 on the year. They got 3-game series with Calvary and then a 3-game series with Strong Rock. Right now they are in the playoffs of the GIAA. Wilkinson's pitch is outside. 1-0 the count. 2 singles here already for Pacelli to start this one off. Coach Rasmus's team done an excellent job here battling all season long. 11 and 12, right in the on the outside. Right in the playoffs. They're coming in ranked number 10. The top 12 teams from the GIAA make it. Calvary would be hosting a first round. If they can get in the top 4, they would have a first round bye, which Coach Steve Smith said he would prefer to play in that first round and host it, which would mean he would either be a 5, 6, 7, or 8 seed. Calvary right behind Bethlehem Christian. And the top 3 are Tatnall Square, Brookstone, and FPD. And that's going to be a walk, and the bases are now loaded for Wilkinson. And he's in trouble. Now Connor Zitrauer is up to bat, and we'll take a quick break. We'll be right back after this. With the bases loaded and 1 out. Can Wilkinson get out of the jam like Dannison did back in the first? That's in there for strike 1. The pitch from Wilkinson. One and one now. So Zitrauer. And that one's going to be a high bouncer. Throw to first. To first. Double play. He got him! And a 5-4-3 double play. And Coach Rasmus says the guy at first should have been safe, which would have been a run.
Your score still Pacelli 0, Calvary 0.
Nice play by the third baseman, and we're going to head to the bottom of the third. It's 0-0 still.
They made sure you knew the subject before you walked out of the class, before you took the test. They dedicated 100% of themselves to it. I can say for anybody who's deciding or thinking about going into criminal justice, CVCC has got my vote all day long because they're on top of their game.
Even though I'm away at college, Kinetic Credit Union is still the best way for me to stay connected here and at home. With the Kinetic mobile app, I have control of my accounts wherever I go. I can easily transfer money between internal and external accounts, get money faster by setting up recurring transfers, and I can find the nearest ATM or branch right from my phone. Plus, I can add my Kinetic cards to my phone's digital wallet and enjoy quick, secure, contactless payments. By the way, Mom, I need some more money.
Kinetic Credit Union, the energy for your dreams.
Welcome back, everyone. Start of the third. Bryson Brooks will lead it off. He struck out last time he was up. And Austin Dennison is only giving up one hit. Now, 5 runners have been stranded because he's walked 4 of them. But he's also struck out 6. Or excuse me. Yeah, I think 6. No, make that 5 because he had the great play at first on the slow roller back last inning. Two 2-1 to Brooks. That one's going to be hit hard, deep, and it's going to go over the head of the center fielder. And that is going to be a leadoff double for the senior Bryson Brooks.
That's a double for Bryson Brooks. Brings to the plate number 2, Jackson Kennedy.
Now Jackson Kennedy, who was also hit by a pitch back in the first. Strike 1 to Kennedy. And strike 2. And that one's going to be hit foul. Staying alive is Kennedy. 0-2 pitch to Jackson Kennedy with no outs. And Brooks on second. Dennison just close, and it's going to be a ball. It's a close one to take, but they're going to say ball to make it 1-2. Two and two to Kennedy. Foul back. And now we got a Calvary student just looking down at a camera and is going to pick it up for us. And she's going to try to fix it. At least she tried her best. I'd give her an A for effort. As Koigar's going to get his other camera. We proved that we can make it happen, but apparently the baseball gods do not want us to be great. Two pitch on the way. Outside ball 3, full count. Full count to Kennedy. And he'll walk, so back-to-back walks for Kennedy. And the runners are on first and second now for Tommy Irvin. And Coach Rasmus wants time, and he'll have a conversation, and we'll take a break too. We'll be right back. Tommy Irvin with first and second. Can Big Tom get something going? Outside for ball 1.
Courtesy running for the Knights, number 14, Bo Reese.
Bo Reese is now a pinch runner with the catcher Jackson Kennedy. And nice bunt there by Tommy. He's flying down the line. Bad throw by Dennison. And he overshoots the first baseman. Throw down to second in time. But a runner does score. Brooks comes in. Tommy took a gamble, got a little aggressive, and is thrown out at second. But what a bunt there.
Throwing error brings to the plate, number 10, Nate Osborne.
And now Nate Osborne will come up with one out and a runner on third. And there's a swing and a miss from Nate.
Go Osborne.
1-2. Popped up. Easy play for Velos. And there's out number 2. And Liam Hocutt will come up with 2 outs and a runner on third.
Hocutt.
Good eye there from Liam Hocutt. That one's going to be fouled back. Two and one. Hocutt misses that one. 2 and 2 now. And Hocutt will strike out, but Calvary does bring a run in off of an error from Dennison. It's 1-0, Calvary on top. Welcome back, everyone. We got a new angle this time, a little bit higher. Testing it all out, man. 1-1 the count. And a swing and a miss to Dustin Sherman. Excuse me, not Dustin Sherman. Braden Hudson. And Hudson's 1-2. Pitch on the way. It's going to be fouled. Nope, fair. Rolling down the first base line. Wilkinson. Great catch there by Liam Holcutt, because that was not a great throw by Wilkinson.
Number 14, Dustin Sherman.
And that 1-0 makes it 2-0. Sherman, who is 1 for 1 on the day with a hit. And that's going to be hit to Houston, who bobbles it. And Sherman will get on base.
Brings to the plate number 18, Levi Thompson.
And that one's hit to Tommy. Throw to second, yes. First, not in time. But 2 will be down on the fielder's choice.
Now batting number 8, Nolan Vaughn.
Now Nolan Vaughn will be up to bat. Swing and a miss from Nolan. Throw down to second. Not in time, but Kennedy tried to get him. 0-1 now to Nolan Vaughn. And that'll move the runner over to third for Vaughn. If he can get a hit here, could tie the game. Strike 2, good pitch from Wilkinson. in the dirt, and the runner's not going to go. Good block from Jackson Kennedy, and it brings Deuces Wild 2 outs, 2 strikes, 2 balls to Nolan Vaughn. Strike 3, drop, called strike, but he'll throw him out anyway, and that will retire the side. A runner left stranded, and no runs. It's 1-0. Calvary on top, heading to the bottom of the 4th. Welcome back, everyone. 1-1 the count. Make it 2-1. Leading off here for Calvary is Fitzstone. 0 for 1, the freshman. And that one's off the glove of Dennison. And what a play by the second baseman. Cam Carino. And that will be out number 1. Hard hit ball by Stone, but bounces off of Dennison, hits his glove, and Carino makes an excellent play. Now Braxton Wilkinson is up with Cam Houston on deck. And there's strike 1. One-on-one the count. And there's strike two. Good pitch from Dennison.
Batting number 22, Cam Houston.
Another strikeout from Dennison, 2 down, and Houston will be up the bat, who's 1 for 1 with a walk and a single. In the dirt. One and two. Houston fouls it back. Will stay 1 and 2. And that one is going to be hit. The Velos rocket throw off the glove of the first baseman, Sherman, and that will be a 2-out. I don't know if you want to. Oh, the ball goes into the dugout, so that is actually going to give him an extra base. And that one's going to be high to Trip Ellison. Dennison, low for ball 1. Two outs. And that one's popped straight up in the air. Velos calls off everyone and makes the play, and a runner left stranded. We go to the top of the 5th, and it's a 1-0 game on Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
Loads of fresh inventory to Glenn Smith GMC in Opelika. Choose from a huge selection of full-size GMC Sierras, discounted up to $13,250 off. New GMC Terrains, the popular SUV known for its safety, technology, and performance, is discounted up to $7,500 off. Enjoy. No payments until July. People from all over the USA save at Glenn Smith GMC in Opelika. Get ready to smile.
My name is Quinteria Perry, and this is my CVCC story. I've graduated from CVCC with my associates in medical assistant, and I received my certification from CVCC. The training that I got from CVC and being prepared to come and do clinicals helped tremendously. I started looking at scholarships, and the ambassador scholarship was interesting to me because you did an event to earn your scholarship and you meet people. I would recommend CVCC to anyone that asks because of the scholarships, the teachers, the small stuff that you can't get at a university.
I'm always on the go. But with the Kinetic Credit Union app, Kinetic is always with me. The Kinetic mobile app is virtual banking at its best. With the Kinetic mobile app, I can easily send and receive money, make a deposit, pay some bills, and I can even open up a new account, all from my phone. And I can monitor all my accounts in one place, all on the go. The Kinetic mobile app, energized banking at its best.
Kinetic Credit Union, the energy for your dreams.
Top of the fifth, Wilkinson throwing a gem until that one as it almost hit. Alex Aponte. Two and 0. Make it 3 and 0 now to Aponte. And that's going to be a walk.
Brings to the plate number 3, Merrick Miller.
And now Merrick Miller will be up to bat. And there's strike one. Good pitch. Wilkinson. Two and one. That's going to go off Kennedy's glove, and the tying run now is at second. And good pitch there to even the count full. Three and two. Pitch. On the way. And there's going to be ball four. And so now first and second, and Coach Steve Smith needs time. Jacob Velos is now up the bat with first and second, no outs here in the top of the 5th. That one in the dirt. 2-0 the count to Velos. Three and 0 the count. And there's strike one. Good pitch from Wilkinson. That one's in the dirt.
Brings to the plate, number 1, Cam Carino.
Now Cam Carino is at the bat with the bases loaded and no outs. And there's strike one. That one's going to be hit foul. One and two. And that one's going to be hit. A runner's going to score, throw, not in time to first, so now it's 1-1, and the bases are still going to be loaded. That will count as a hit. Connor Zitriauer is now at the bat.
Brings to the plate, number 20, Connor Zitriauer.
And Zitriauer give Pacelli their first lead of the game. And still no out. Wilkinson will finally throw a strike, trying to get out of this. In the dirt to make it 2-1. And hit. Throw to home, yes, and that will be out. Number 1 of the inning. Nice play by Irving to get one down.
Brings to the plate number 2, Braden Hudson.
Braden Hudson is up the bat. Base is still loaded with one down here in the top of the 5th. Swing and a miss. And that makes it 2-1. And Hocutt will get out number 2. But a run does come in, and Pacelli takes their first lead of the game.
Brings to the plate number 14, Dustin Sherman.
Oh, 1. Make it 0-2. 1-2. Strike three. And we're going to head to the bottom of the fifth, but Calvary gives up 2. Pacelli on top now. We'll be back on Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
Refresh your senses with a kick of citrus flavor. Do the do.
Hi, my name is Griff Gordy, and here at Gordy Eye Care, we have been serving the Bi-City community for 17 years. As a former state championship quarterback, I love the fact that I can watch local high school athletics from the comfort of my own home. So it was a no-brainer to support Georgia Alabama Sports Live and what they do for young athletes in our area.
And without business like yourself, Gordy Eye Care, none of our coverage would be possible. To be able to cover these 16 different high schools, the local colleges, and professional teams. So we'd like to say thank you to you, Dr. Griff Gordy, and Gordy Eye Care for your support of Georgia Alabama Sports Live. And then you can make an appointment today at Gordy Eye Care with the number 334-291-5125. Keep supporting Gordy Eye Care and keep watching Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
Get ready to smile. It's Truck Month at Glenn Smith Chevrolet in Opelika. Choose from a huge selection of brand new full-size Chevrolet Silverados. Discounted up to $13,750 off. New 2025 Chevy Equinox, the compact SUV that features high-tech options and discounts up to $5,000 off. You can enjoy no payments until July. People from all over the USA save at Glenn Smith Chevrolet. Get ready to smile.
Another run stranded there by Calvary. We're going to head to the top of the sixth. It's 2-1 on the mound for the Knights. Is Braylon Frierson. Now leading off for Pacelli is number 18, Levi Thompson. Calvary on top, 2-1, scoring 2 runs last inning. One and 0. Make it 1-1. Good pitch, 1-2. Frierson. And fouled back, staying alive. It's still 1-2. Outside. 2-2. Strike three, and there's one down.
Now batting number 8, Nolan Vaughn.
Now Nolan Vaughn will be up to bat. And that bunt is going to go foul. There is strike two. Two. And there is strike three, 2 down now for Pacelli.
Now batting number 13, Alex Ponte.
One and 0. Make it 1-1. And just off makes it 2-1.
Pacelli scores no runs on no hits. We go to the bottom of the 6th. Your score still.
We're going to head to the bottom of the 6th, 2-1 here on Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
Truckloads of fresh inventory to Glenn Smith GMC in Opelika. Choose from a huge selection of full-size GMC Sierras, discounted up to $13,250 off. New GMC Terrains, the popular SUV known for its safety, technology, and performance, is discounted up to $7,500 off. Enjoy. No payments until July. People from all over the USA save at Glenn Smith GMC in Opelika. Get ready to smile.
My name is Quinteria Perry, and this is my CVCC story. I've graduated from CVCC with my associates in medical assistant, and I received my certification from CVCC. The training that I got from CVC and being prepared to come and do clinicals helped tremendously. I started looking at scholarships, and the ambassador scholarship was interesting to me because you did events to earn your scholarship and you meet people. I would recommend CVCC to anyone that asks because of the scholarships, the teachers, the small stuff that you can't get at a university.
I'm always on the go. But with the Kinetic Credit Union app, Kinetic is always with me. The Kinetic mobile app is virtual banking at its best. With the Kinetic mobile app, I can easily send and receive money, make a deposit, pay some bills, and I can even open up a new account, all from my phone. And I can monitor all my accounts in one place, all on the go. The Kinetic mobile app, energized banking at its best.
Kinetic Credit Union, the energy for your dreams.
We're back here, bottom of the sixth.
Number 18, Liam.
And Liam Hocutt will lead it off for Calvary, who's 0 for today. And there's out number 1. Hocutt pops up.
Brings to the plate number 6, Mason Bishop.
And Mason Bishop is up the bat. Pinch hitting. Wilkinson is on deck, followed by Houston.
Brings to the plate number 11, Braxton Wilkinson.
And that one is going to just hit foul. And for Braxton Wilkinson. And that one's going to be hit to Velo's throw in time. And that's a 1-2-3 inning. Calvary will have the top of the lineup coming up, but they're still down 2-1. Pacelli trying to hold on and get a big win here on the road on Georgia Alabama Sports Live. We'll start the top of the seventh.
Leading off for Pacelli in the top of the seventh, number 3, Merrick Miller.
And now Merrick Miller will be up to bat. And that's going to be outside for ball one. On the mound for Calvary Christian is Fitz Stone, and Stone whiffs that by him. And another one makes it 1-2. And there's strike three. Got him looking. Big-time strikeout from the freshman Stone. And now one down here in the top of the seventh. And Jacob Velos will be up to bat. Pacelli, you would think, would want an insurance run here because top of the lineup coming up for Calvary. Low-scoring pitcher's duel here at Calvary. That one's behind Velos. And that one fouled back. 1-2. That's outside to make it 3-1. And that one is a rocket that will be over the center field wall, and Jacob Philos hits a bomb, and the Vikings go up 3-1. He got all of that one, tattooed it over the deepest part of the ballpark. And I just said an insurance run, and Philos says, here, I'll give you one, as he stomps home plate and celebrates with his team. That one's hit foul. And there's strike two to Carino. And that one just gets the end of the bat on to stay alive. This would be, again, a huge win for Pacelli. And if you're Calvary right now, you're riding really high after last week. You want to come out and make a statement. And Pacelli's up 3-1. And that one's hit a mile two, but down the left field line will be foul. Still 2-2. And that one's going to be hit. Nice play by Irvin. He's going to throw it off his knee and make the play. What a play from Tommy Irvin off of his knees. Two down now for Stone and the Knights. And that one will be a wild pitch outside. And that one's going to get in for a base hit. So, runner on first and 2 down. And now up the bat for the Vikings is number 2, Braden Hudson. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. That one's fouled off the leg of Hudson. And that is strike 2. Did he go? He did not, so he'll stay 1 and 2. And that's going to be strike 3, but Jacob Velos hits a bomb, and Pacelli's up 2 as we head to the bottom of the 7th here on Georgia Alabama Sports Live. That will... Cam Houston's going to lead it off here for Calvary. 3-1 is your score. Cam Houston's going to lead it. And he's going to start off with a base hit. Houston on to lead it off here in the 7th. Oh. Trying to keep Houston honest. Trip Ellison trying to keep Calvary's hopes alive. Another one that's going to go down to the end here. And that one's going to be in for a base hit. This time to the right field side. Back-to-back hits for the two leadoff hitters. Top two hitters in the lineup, Cam Houston and Trip Ellison. And now Bryson Brooks will be up to bat. So now Bryson Brooks, who got a double last time up, is going to try to tie it here. Outside ball one. Did he go? Doesn't matter. It's a strike anyway. 1-1. I've been really impressed with this pitching from Pacelli. With Dennison, who got out of the jam back in the first with the bases loaded. He pitched some really good baseball. The bullpen's been good. Coach Rasmus done everything right. And he needed to going up against this really confident Calvary bunch. Pacelli, again, trying to pick up a huge region win to help him in the standings as well. Brooks. Outside, 2-1. Two and one. Time has been called. Jackson Kennedy on deck, followed by Tommy Irvin. And Brooks swing with all his might on that and misses. 2 strikes on him. Would be a massive strikeout. Just outside. Ball 3. Billy Smith, who is on in relief for Pacelli right now, just misses that one. Billy's 3-1 with a 4.08 ERA with 7 appearances. And did he go? He did not. And bases will be loaded. Try to get the check swing. Coach Rasmus is saying, did he go? So bases are loaded, no outs for Jackson Kennedy. So Jackson Kennedy and Billy Smith will battle it out with no outs and the bases loaded here in the 7th. Smith. Swing and a miss. Good pitch there, off speed. Had him guessing. And 0-1 now. That one's going to be hit up the middle for a base hit. One run's going to score. Houston being waved around as Ellison. Throw not in time, and we're tied. Ball goes past the catcher, and the runners will be on second and third. No outs, and we're tied at 3. Jackson Kennedy delivers the hit. The junior comes up huge and hits it up the middle. 2 runs come in. And now the senior Tommy Irvin can walk it off here with no outs in the 7th. Now Bo Reese will be in to pinch run for Kennedy, the catcher. We are tied at 3, no outs, and Irvin's up to bat, followed by Osborne. Irvin, who has been one of those emotional leaders, an excellent pitcher, and been just a do-it-all player. Anything Coach Smith has asked him to do, he has delivered. Can he deliver here with no outs in the 7th, tied at 3? And he hits it past the third baseman, and the Pacelli Vikings are going to lose this one 4-3. Calvary with the walk-off hit. Tommy Irvin, the senior, comes up and helps Calvary get a huge win over region rival, the Vikings. How about those Knights? Winning this one 4-3. What a game. And it lived up to the hype. And guess what? We got 2 more just like this, hopefully. Thursday at Pacelli. And we're right back here at Calvary on Friday. Thank y'all so much for watching. We had a lot of fun here. Calvary wins this thriller 4-3 on Georgia Alabama Sports Live. Good night, everyone.